Hello everyone, I hope you've all had a nice time since my last video to you all. Now it's been a quick couple of weeks, time flies by when you're being busy, and this is certainly one of the busiest times of the year in schools. Right, this is a long video as it covers a huge number of important information items, some congratulations and some heads up to what's about to come. As always, you should feel free to scan through the video headings to the bits that you want to concentrate on, or maybe you should just watch it all, and that would be great. My senior pupils tell me that they prefer to listen to the video rather than watch it, because they already know what I look like and they didn't really need to see me droning on, they can just hear me droning on. I found that quite amusing, and it's likely true. But we do have so much to share, and this is just a tiny taster of what we do in the school. So let me begin by talking about SQA exams. The exams are going very well. Attendance is high and our pupils' dedication to their studies is amazing. Even although they've got permission to go home after the exams, they're staying on in droves and they're going to classes or they're studying on the terrace for the next ones. I'm very proud of them showing such maturity. A reminder that we're now at the stage when it's not sensible to ask pupils to come in for full days, and if they've only got an exam or two to go. And in these cases, they're welcome to come in, or they can work online from home, but only if they've completed all their unit assessments for every course. If they haven't, they have to come in, or otherwise we have to record them as truanting. The quicker they complete the units, the quicker they're allowed to work from home if they wish. Our new timetable will begin on Monday the 6th of June for all year groups. Timetables will be issued on Wednesday the 1st of June. All new S5 and new S6 pupils should come into school on that day, and they can collect their timetables in preparation for their new courses. So the next item on the agenda is the in-service and holiday information. Please remember that Friday 27th of May is an in-service day, and then Thursday the 2nd and Friday the 3rd are both holidays. Friday the 3rd being the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Day. Exams are still running on the 27th, that in-service day, and there is amended transport arrangements that have been communicated to individual families. However, if you've got any questions, please just email us. Use the Contact Us page on the website. So next up is the School Improvement Plan. And it's that time of year when we reflect on the progress that we've made with our School Improvement Plan priorities for 2021 and 22. And we plan for 2022-23. As part of this self-evaluation process, we would welcome your thoughts and your views. We've already anticipated that the pandemic has curtailed some of the planned developments that we had still to make good progress on, and we have, but to a degree, but we need to consider more. What more changes can we add? What more developments need to be made? The School Improvement Plan can be found on the school website under the Parent section. Now, Mr. Champion's already shared a short video reflecting on last year and what all the plans are about and how you can communicate your ideas to us. So you can find that on our YouTube channel. We hope that the wee video will help inform your thoughts, and we'd be very grateful if you can complete the questionnaire by following the link that I'm about to put on the screen now. Right, there are 9 sections with 1 or 2 questions for each. Bullet points or short notes are more than sufficient. The questionnaire is designed to look both backwards at what we've been up to and forwards about what we would like to do. And that's all part of the continuous cycle of improvement that we have to go through every year. You may wish to complete that alongside your son or your daughter, and if you do, whether do it yourself or do it with your kids, can you please make sure that no matter what you do, you get it back to us by May the 27th, so we've got time to do something with it. The Parent Council will also be engaging with the process. They're meeting again in June, and can I just say thanks very much in advance for you taking the time and consideration to do that. And incidentally, if you do want to make any comments to the Parent Council, you can contact the Parent Council Chair and the Vice Chair by emailing them on ohsparentcouncil@argyll-bute.gov.uk. Right, next up, promotions and events. Now, the next few items are not for everyone, but I am including them to highlight that we are now more fully up and running, and we're getting back on track with resuming as many of our pre-pandemic offers as possible. Obviously, this will take time, but we're determined to ensure that all our kids get as much out of school as we can provide. I'm going to begin by telling you about the S1 and the S2 school tours that we're going to put on offer. All parents of the current S1 and S2 pupils are invited to come and tour the school on Thursday the 16th of June. The tours will start at 4:30, 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. from the school foyer. If you'd like to come and have a look at our fantastic facilities and talk to some of our staff, then please just select the best time for you and your family and turn up at the school foyer at your preferred time. There'll also be an opportunity to view the Expressive Art Showcase, which is being presented on the same evening. And talking about the Expressive Art Showcase, our pupils are exceptionally talented in the fields of art, music and drama. 3 disciplines that lend themselves very much to the sharing of such talent very publicly. Of course, COVID rules prevented such a display of talent from being shared until now. And I'd really like to encourage you to come along to the showcase event at the high school on Wednesday the 8th of June at 7 o'clock. Obviously, if you've been on the tour, if you're S1 and S2 parents, you'll have seen some of this already, so this is for everybody else. Where you can walk around the art exhibition, you can listen to their musicians, you can watch the drama performances, and you can view the new photography works that are ongoing. And it'll be amazing, so please, please, please come along and see what's on show, giving our kids a chance to show off for the first time in a couple of years. Now, other kids that like to show off, and quite rightly, is the Oban High School Pipe Band. I must mention that our pipe band is back on tour. They came second just a week past Saturday there at their first competition in the season, and that was at Gurek. And they're also competing again tomorrow, which is Saturday the 21st, depending on when you're watching this video. That's them taking part in the British Championships in Greenock. So good luck to them all. And thanks very much to the staff and the volunteers who give up so much of their time at the weekends and the evenings and through the holidays to make our band such a success. Other musicians that we have, other very talented musicians that we have, get extracted from classes and are able to join our specialist school of traditional school of music. Our TSM pupils will be performing in the Rockfield Centre on the 23rd of June. They'll be showing off their talents and celebrating the 10th anniversary of the establishment of this specialist school provision. And please go along to that, you can get tickets on the door. Other things to promote and make you aware of and to show that we're getting back on track would be the summer dance, or the prom as the kids like to refer to it. That's on Thursday the 9th of June. Now, given kids all missed the jingles last Christmas, there's a lot of interest in this event. Tickets are on sale now and they can be purchased from the dance committee members on the terrace at lunchtimes. Other things that are back on track is the establishment, or the re-establishment I should say, of the Laurinburg Exchange. The Laurinburg Exchange is happening this year and a group of 12 students have been busy fundraising over the last 6 months. They've raised thousands of pounds to entertain our American guests and tour them around our beautiful country when they arrive in June. Our American guests will arrive on the 8th of June for 2 weeks. Our pupils and our staff in turn will travel to Washington and then on to Laurinburg in October. Other talents, we've got the Summer Dance Show on the 31st of May. This will showcase the School of Dance and elective dance classes along with the first display of the gymnastics and cheer group. If you would normally attend the dance show each year in the Corran Halls, I'd advise you to, or I would encourage you I should say, come along to the smaller event in the same huge numbers. Right, next up, School of Rugby. Our School of Rugby pupils have been participating in the established School of Rugby conference over the last 2 months. So far all the school teams have been undefeated, playing St Paul's Academy and St Thomas Aquinas. The last game of the season is Thursday 26th of May and that's at home to Coatbridge High School. All 3 teams will be playing on that day, so the under-13s, under-14s and that's the under-13s boys, the under-14 boys and the under-14 girls actually are playing that day, just to be clear. So, good luck to them all, and I'm sure we'll progress further in these cups. Next up would be the S6 farewell event. All of our S6 leavers are invited to attend a farewell event on Wednesday the 25th of May at 11:30. We hope that as many pupils as possible can attend. Leavers hoodies are on their way to pupils who have ordered them and the yearbook has been sent to print and will be delivered in June. Our leavers will get a few kind words and offer his support from myself before our SPLT will lead a presentation of the last 6 years. They'll have like wee videos, some pictures. We'll all reminisce over the great times, hopefully, that our 6 leavers have had over the last 6 years. So it'll be great fun. Next up is Our Isles and Oceans Charity. This week, 14 of our junior pupils paid a visit to the Clipper 70 ocean racing yacht run by the charity Our Isles and Oceans. They've got a Facebook page. Look it up, find out all about them and see wonderful pictures of their travels. While on board, the pupils learned about the challenges of living with up to 20 other people whilst traversing the world's oceans. The young people were amazed, in fact I was also amazed, to see how cramped life can be on such a large boat. The skipper and the first mate gave a fantastic first-hand account of some of the extreme situations that they've been through, and there's no doubt that the kids were inspired to become a future generation of round-the-world sailors. I would hope. Right, next up, back to sports. Let me tell you about the Independent Schools Ski Competition. Oban High and Tyree High have the opportunity to compete in the championship in Italy between the 16th and 22nd of December this year, 2022, and that's for experienced skiers who are comfortable on red runs. Events will include giant slalom and slalom with team and individual parallel slalom. Interested students should see Miss McFarlane in Oban or Miss Cooney in Tyree. Right, now moving on to something completely different, and that's employer engagement and the whole concept of developing the young workforce, which I'm sure you're aware of because I've told you millions of times about it, which is all about how we prepare our youngsters for life after school and in the workplace. After significant restrictions on work experience due to the pandemic, we're delighted that we've had the opportunity to get back out and to visit our employers and to recruit some new ones. We're very grateful to the continuing support we've had from the local business community. It's had such a positive impact on our pupils and it ensures success in their future workplaces. If you would like to be part of our work or voluntary placement programme, can you please contact Aisling Clark at Oban High School. What's next? Over the last 3 years, we have expanded our foundation apprenticeship programme and we now offer FA Business Skills at Level 6, FA Engineering at Level 6 and FA Construction at Level 5, and we hope to add far more in 2023. We would like to thank in particular Drax, Crook and Power and SSE who have provided virtual work placements and challenges, and I'd like to thank McLeod's Construction who have delivered in-school learning. This has been a huge ask of the school to our partners in the business community, especially during the COVID time. So thank you very, very much. Now at Oban High we offer a huge array of qualifications which include many wider achievement awards. These awards are SCQF credit rated and all level 6 qualifications are now recognised by the UCAS, or recognised by UCAS I should say, for university entrance. So for example, a level 6 Scottish Studies is equivalent to a higher. So level 6 basically means higher. And did you know that 93% of all level 6 qualifications in Scotland are not called hires? I found that bizarre, that so many. But you have to remember that while schools do a lot of hires, the rest of the country and the rest of how we measure progress in so many different vocational and academic subjects is actually measured in the Scottish Credit and Qualifications Framework. And I think you're going to see much more in that over the coming years. So, just remember, level 6, same as a higher. Finally, with the increasing awareness of mental health issues, we've been delivering level 4 and 5 mental health and wellbeing to all our S5 pupils. This course looks at stigma, causes of mental health issues, coping mechanisms and the difference between mental health and mental illness. These qualifications therefore aim to address gaps in knowledge and to improve understanding of mental health questions for our young people. The SQA have announced that the Level 6 award will be ready for delivery in August, and we're hoping to offer a pilot for our S6 pupils. So they've been doing up to Level 5 just now. Let's get them on Level 6. Let's get them another higher level equivalent qualification in the bag, whilst also teaching them all about understanding mental health issues in themselves and in others. I'd like to thank our wonderful Alison McFarlane for her exceptional resources and for being part of the SQA team who have created this new Level 6 award. Right, next up is a wee bit of information on the Wellbeing Project exhibition that's in Rockfield Centre. Our pupils have been supporting the Rockfield Centre in preparing their Wellbeing Project exhibition. I'd like to encourage everyone to visit this exhibition and see a whole wealth of community talent and endeavour. It's on in the Silver Birch Gallery in the Rockfield Centre, and that's what date's that? That's 18th of May, 19th of May, and Friday the 20th of May, and you can also go on the Saturday. Right, next up, new senior pupil leadership team information. All pupils going into A6 are encouraged to apply to become a member of this year's senior pupil leadership team. A Google Classroom has been set up with information, and this year's application form should be submitted by Monday using the code, and the code is here. As always, it's an excellent opportunity for our new A6 pupils to further develop many important skills such as communication, organisation and the ability to lead and work in a team. This year our pupils will have the opportunity to design and lead an international leadership pupil conference in September. Pupils from across Scotland will be invited to attend, as well as our Norwegian delegation of pupils who will be visiting Oban High School. They're coming over to see us anyway with regard to pupil leadership and how we do it. They're really interested in that, so we thought, why not demonstrate our pupil leadership by getting our pupil leaders to run this national conference, and that's going to be fantastic. School rules. Right, I mentioned all this good stuff, but here's something that we need to be aware of. Given all the above, it's worth noting to parents at this time, as we've done with our pupils today in our clan classes, that our basic expectations are that pupils attend school on time, in uniform, with the necessary equipment and the kit for the day, and that they show respect for themselves and for others. If pupils do not persistently adhere to our school rules, then of course we need to take action to ensure equity in the application of our basic rules. And in the event that dialogue with the pupils fails to have the desired effect, getting them to progress with our rules, then we need consequences, and such consequences include not attending dances, not playing for team, not going on trips. We have to apply some sort of consequence if youngsters will just persistently refuse to follow the rules. In each case of persistent breaches of our rules, parents will be contacted. Obviously, I hope this doesn't happen, but in a school of 1,000 teenagers, of course it will. And I'm just being clear from the outset. The wealthy opportunity is amazing, but to access our full offer, pupils need to buy into the whole package and not just pick the bits that suit them. Right, something completely different again. School lottery. Many thanks to all the players of the school lottery. To date, we've raised £654.50 for our school. The draw takes place every Saturday night, and a winner from the school is guaranteed every week. If you'd like the chance of winning £25,000 and support your school at the same time, please visit yourschoollottery.co.uk and just search for Oban High School. And good luck to you. Now, I'm going to add an extra wee bit, and this is for a really worthwhile organisation. We don't run this, but it's something that our kids pre-pandemic were really, really into. We had dozens and dozens of kids attending this every year. Really worthwhile. Got tons of positive comment about it, so I've decided to add this in to the school letter as well, because it's really worthwhile for the kids. And that is the SSC Summer Camp. We'd like to invite you to a parental information evening on the SSC Summer Camps on Wednesday 25th of May from 6:15 to 7 o'clock, so it's just a wee meeting. The SSC run inclusive summer camps for young people between the ages of 10 and 18. The campsite's based in Perthshire, but will welcome people from all over the world, as well as offering exciting opportunities like whitewater rafting and canyoning. They pride themselves on helping young people build on their confidence and to learn new skills and make friends for life. And you can book a place on that just by going to www.thessc.org. And I would, as I said, strongly encourage you to do that. The cost for one of these places, by the way, I'm sure you would want to know that, it's £480, and it's inclusive of all the meals and activities at the camp. They also put on a bus from Oban, and that costs you £20. Finally, support available. As always, if you have any questions, concerns or ideas, feel free to contact us via the Contact Us page on the website, or you can email your child's guidance teacher directly. They'll get back to you when they have time. Remember, they'll not get back to you directly straight away all the time, because they're also teaching. Together with the family liaison officers, the youth worker, the IT and support staff and the career service staff, SDS, we'll be glad to do whatever we can to support you and your families in whatever way we can. All you have to do is ask. I keep telling you that, so you keep asking. All right. So I know that was long. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And I'll just finish by wishing you a lovely weekend ahead. Thanks very much.